All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age. Dave's Empire 1981 here again. I'm going to do an unboxing review of the Stranger Things Chief Hopper from McFarlane Toys in the date shirt outfit. He's got the date shirt and his jeans on here. Let me adjust my light because I forgot. Alright. Take a look at the package here. This one's obviously got no tab. It's been beat up a bit here. But that's alright. I planned on opening it the whole time. There's Netflix down at the bottom. Take a quick look at the figure here in the bubble. Pretty good likeness there. But we'll get to that in a minute. Flip it around. There's a pair of these ones. You have 11 in her very 80s going to the mall outfit there. You got the mall bag. Netflix official merchandise. Copyright Netflix. Legal junk. McFarlane Toys. Barcode. I got this at a pretty good price. It was on sale. So I had to have it because I have a David Harbour collection growing here. And we'll compare with the others in a little bit. Alright, I'm going to pause here, get them out of the... You know what? I'm not even going to pause. Never mind. I'm just going to zoom out just a hair. Let's see. Zoom out right there. I'm going to do it on camera, folks. Because why the hell not? I'm going to get him off the card here. Not really planning on saving the card. So if it gets super jacked, that's alright. But you know, this one's not coming too bad. Alright. Yeah, not so bad. That's probably going in the trash anyway. Taped on the back is standard, apparently standard McFarlane disc stand. This one labeled Stranger Things. Fat peg on there, thin disc. If it stands well, I won't even need it. Put that over there. Here's Hopper in his bubble. He is banded in, so I'll have to cut that, but take a close up there. Alright. It's, you know, instead of fiddling with the tape on things, I got my handy dandy old timer knife here. I'm just going to cut the tape because that is easier. And first thing out is the bottle of wine. My eyes are going crazy today. But there is, it says Chardonnay something or other. Nice little bottle of wine accessory here. That can be used with basically any action figure. Put that over there. Let's look at this giant fat 80s radio. There's a decent detail there. It looks like a couple turn knobs, a dial there. Switch on the side. You know, it's got a little sculpted strap on there. Watch out for that antenna because that will snap off if you don't use caution. Nice accessory. Let's take a look at his extra hand here. Oh, that's taped in as well. Shoot, man. Come on, extra hand. Now, skin tone, thin fingers. Got some fingernails sculpted in there. Thumbnail. Huh. He's got this weird ass penis looking peg in the middle of his hand. But I figured out the reason for it already. On the radio, there's a peg hole in the back. It's like, why the hell would a radio have a peg hole? That's a gripping hand. It pegs into the radio. So you don't have to have a super tight gripping hand if you have a peg in it. There you go. So they don't get lost from each other. I'm probably going to leave that pegged on there. Now it's a radio with a disembodied hand. Creepy. Let's get the revolver out of there. Now, pretty similar to the other pistol that he has in the other figure. This one might actually be a little thinner. Good detail on it. Looks like a revolver. I'm not good with guns, so I don't know exactly what model that is. This one's a little bent, so I'm going to just tweak it a little bit. That's good. If I don't use it with him, it'll be available for another figure. Let's get the banding popped on this guy. There's one. And there's two. Alright. Let's get him out of his plastic prison. Wow, I didn't even pop the one on the bottom. It just popped out of the hole. Alright. Set that in the trash bag over here. Alright. Let's look at the figure himself. Stiff waist. That's alright. You know, I like the likeness on him. McFarlane was always pretty good at, his team's always good at getting likenesses down. He's got the slash scar on his forehead. It looks all bloody there. It's pretty good. With the right lighting, that could be an amazing figure to take photos of. Odd elbows there, but you know, let's do the articulation, folks. How about that? Stiff joint. That's about it on the up. Let's do the other arm. You don't get a full 90, but that's all right. No bicep cut. Arm does go fully around. Let's do the other one, fully around. Although, why you would need it to, I don't know. Let's see, does he do the full exorcist? He does. Pea soup. Every time, folks. If you are familiar with my videos, I do that every time. Single jointed elbows, but it's an odd ratcheting elbow, so you get a little better than 90. Great. Can't really complain about that. That's interesting. There is a pivot in there, so the arm can come all the way around. Let's get the other arm up. That one can come all the way around as well. Interesting choice there. And the wrist is odd. There's a really small multi-angle ball there. I guess you can turn that around pretty much any angle you want once you get it to move. His hand is basically sculpted in the holding the pistol there. Well, let's see, let's jam that wine bottle up in there. There you go. Now he's just a drunk. Okay. Put that wine bottle back over there. It's probably easy enough to... Whoa, that's weird. There's a lot less arm to the wrist on this side where you can get the handoff for the radio hand there. That's odd. There's no torso break there. Legs look a little short, but it might just be the sculpt. Let's see where the thumbnail is going to be. Is it going to be on the splits? They often are. Not a lot of back, not a lot of forward. Not really a whole lot of hip pivot. They're a little loose, so I don't want to screw around too much. There's a twist at the knee. It's a weird place to put it. Also, single jointed ratcheting knee. It's not a bad joint. It's a little weird. I'm not used to that one. Good sculpt on the jeans though. Nice texture. Dirtied up. You can see pocket sculpted in there. No boot cut, calf swivel, whatever you want to call it. There's a little bit of turn in the foot, but not a lot because of the jean sculpt there. Let's get this one over here. About the same, very, very minimal. You can turn it a little bit, but not a lot. It just looks like a little pigeon-toed. I'm gonna have to play around with that to get him to stand up, but with his funny hips, slightly loose hips, maybe I'll use the stand on this one. Yeah, let's see. Hits that stand just fine. That way he'll at least stay up. Alright, I'm going to pause here and come in with comparison. Okay, folks. I'm going to compare him to the previous Chief Hopper in the police uniform. They stand about the same height, which is what you would expect of the same character. Obviously different torsos because different sculpt and everything. Basically the entire sculpt is different except the face. The face is mostly the same. Well, I take that back. Completely different because he's got a hat on and different level of mustache and everything. This is like season 1, this is like season 2 or whatever it is, in 3, whatever, you know. So difference in face and everything, but I like these figures, folks. They look good on the shelf. So there's Chief Hopper on the left, date time Chief Hopper on the right. I'm going to bring in the other David Harbour figure that I have from the upcoming Black Widow film. Red Guardian. Not the greatest figure. Not even the greatest likeness. But it is the actor and I enjoy his work so far. And there's the trio of... I'm going to take the phone off the stand here. It's a trio of David Harbour figures at this point. Hopper 1, Red Guardian, Hopper 2. I'm expecting a epic mail call later on today, folks. And if I get it, you'll see these 3 figures again. That's all I'm going to say. Peace out, folks.